Right. Mm-hmm.
Counters floating around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is probably not the first time someone's had to go deal with a big bad necromancer. Like, someone's got to have, like, a staff of shutting down necromancy floating around somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good thought. I could, well, yeah. I need to double check something, but there is a.
She's not, sorry, no.
I can't do it here.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Here's no. If I start to fall asleep, I'll be.
Okay.
I think we can for sure start with at least two of you here. I could just address Eli's question later. Necessary. I don't want to wait too long because it shortens the overall thing, and I have a little bit. I don't know. I'm being impatient.
I feel you. I'm gonna need to take a second in about 2 hours and 5 minutes to pull some bacon off my smoker.
It's very specific.
I have a timer set, so
If you want, or if you could, let me know when you need, or when that's coming up, and then we could just like take our break or whatever. But I guess that's right before 10 for me, which is kind of close to when we'd be wrapping up.
okay.
Yeah, today is going to be shorter for sure. Well, let's just jump into it then, because it's going to take us a bit to get through this. I can retroactively give Eli an answer. It doesn't need to necessarily be during roleplay, even though I would much prefer that for, quote, production quality, unquote, / the experience, but I don't realistically know.
There he is!
Oh,
Hello
there he
there.
is! Hello there! Well, that's problem solved, isn't it?
Yes. I don't know what problem it is we're solving, but problems solved are a good thing usually,
Yeah.
unless they've been pretty
All right. Well, thank you all for coming, and welcome back to another session of Dan's Tomb of Annihilation, where he considers retroactively adding information to players' contextual knowledge, and is trying to follow the book today, kind of. Also stealing inspiration from some other well-known fiction.
So very, very specific.
Slightly oxymoronic, but it's okay.
That's me. Last time, you guys traveled from the edge of the ravine slash we didn't call it a ravine, we called it something else.
They were like Mesa Plateau things, right?
Yeah, the canyon, that was the word I was
Those
looking
were
for.
further back.
Oh no, you're
The
right.
mesas
We
were
had to
further
get-
back.
We had to get across that thing. That's right.
You traveled around the canyon. You had a fight with some Girlons, which are 4-armed, but actually more like 6-armed apes. And you became king of the monkeys, Petal, for a short time. They brought you all
Petal
sorts
is
of
the monkey
trinkets
king?
of rocks and sticks and maybe a feather or two, and then they all realized that they wanted to go do monkey things, and so they left and did monkey things.
Listen, if you think I'm not adding King of the Monkeys to any like title or professional introduction I have to make, you are out of your mind. Petal is absolutely going to be including King of the Monkeys.
By the way, in the group chat is the Soundtail number if you want the music. Better turn it down because it's super loud. I was testing it earlier. Let's see. After that, you continued walking back because you went kind of a long way around the canyon. Found a shortcut which led you to the amazing Paradise Valley of Orolunga, in which you saw in the distance a very tall ziggurat. You made your way down into this maze, or this paradise, which Petal has already claimed to be his vacation spot. Come when that may.
I think I might need to discuss that with the giant snake person that we're currently talking to.
Is that going to be your question?
No. It's going to be an after we ask the question. I'm like, hey, on a totally separate note, how do you feel about...
You got to do something with that platinum that you're getting from Jessamine. So why not make a vacation spot?
Right. I'm thinking...
Be a worthy investment.
Right, like at least some sort of like lordly settlement, right? Like
build a manor there.
I mean, your emissary.
That would be awesome.
So.
What if you had like an airship and then you like would fly to the mainland of Faerun and do all kinds of commerce?
Petal would absolutely go for an airship. A flying fortress. Can we steal a flying castle from a cloud giant?
We'll call it the B-17, the Flying Fortress.
Yes.
Okay, so you got there, and then you made your way up the ziggurat. You had to go through 3 tests. Each of them sort of mimed, I guess you could say, by a chewinga on the way up the steps. That way you knew what to do. And you made your way up successfully and encountered a giant. Well, not a giant. They're not described as giant. What are they, large? Yeah, a large guardian naga named Saja Nbaza is her name. She's been in Chult for thousands of years and has offered to answer 1 question for each of you and then offer you a charm as well. Already, Petal has chosen the charm that he would like, so that is canon now.
Hands down.
For those of you who didn't have a question right off the bat, I'll do my best to get you one quickly, but I don't know the book in and out, so I might have to come up with something. I'll do my best. So, why don't we start with Petal since he had one ready to go, eh?
Okay. Thank you very much for the boon of a charm and answering a question. Personally, I would like the charm of 9 lives. And for my question, I would like to ask, how can we stop the death curse? Or how do we stop the death curse?
Death curse. I do not know of a death curse. Please embellish.
Apparently, all across Chult, possibly further away, we don't know how far it goes, but definitely in Chult. Anybody who had previously had their life saved by magical healing or by magical means is now starting to wither and die. We have been instructed.
Indeed troubling.
Yes, yeah. We have a general idea of the location of the source of the curse, but that was more of just a direction from the person who is afflicted, one of the many people afflicted, who tasked us with trying to solve it.
Oh, so are you telling her that you believe it's coming from the direction of Omu? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what what's her name, the lady who hired us.
Jessamine?
Yeah, that's what Jessamine told us.
Right.
So that I'm just telling her that this is I'm going to give her all the information we have.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so Saja responds with, Omu. That sounds like a place that would have such evil. It is the dwelling place of Ras Nisi, a great and terrible foe, once servant to the great god Ubtao. I would strongly suggest that you search Omu, but be wary. It is very dangerous, especially since the giant collapse. The place is no longer on the surface of Chult. It has sunk a great deal into the earth. It is surrounded by fire. It is teeming with Yuan Ti. Very evil snake people. Nothing like the Naga.
See,
Good to know.
Yes.
absolutely have a question now.
Go ahead.
What can you tell us about the heart of Omu? Not Omu, the god that they worship.
Oh,
Heart of
Uktao? Okay. Bear with me 1 second while I pull open that page.
Absolutely.
And distress. It's just a floating structure. It's almost certainly because they don't really have anything on this way.
Yeah, but he just said he worships the god of Uktao.
Oh.
So we know
Okay.
where it's floating from. That's the heart of Uktao.
They previously worshipped. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a good line of question.
Okay. She says, the heart of Ubtao is not a real heart. It is a massive chunk of earth and rock torn from the earth that drifts above the swampy forest. It is home to Velindra Shadowmantle, a great and powerful spellcaster. You may find her knowledge helpful. You can embellish your question if you want a little bit more, that way I give you more information, but she hasn't really been to the heart of Uktao.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Is Guy there?
Yes.
What question do you have for Saja and Baza? This is a chance to ask a question and get a contextual, lore-friendly answer about pretty much any area or thing in Chult, and you may not get a second chance.
Saja, what is the Artus Simber?
Interesting that you ask that. Wow, I did not expect this, but this is perfect. All right. Artus Simber. Why, I will show him to you. And in a flash, your vision of your perception of the top of this ziggurat kind of the best I can describe is it blinks and something changes, and then all of a sudden in front of you appear two humanoids. And immediately upon that, you see a spectral form of Saja and Baza facing the other direction as these two humanoids are on the other side of the ziggurat, and they are having a conversation with the spectral form as you are having a conversation with the one that is in front of you. And then within a few seconds, the spectral form disappears, and a man with his somewhat lizard-like companion hail you.
Hail?
Yes. Say hi.
Hi?
God, who are you waving at?
Greetings, strangers! I see you have come to consult the wisdom of Saja as well. Did not see you there until just now. What brings you to Orolunga?
Y'all there?
Apparently, we are. Wait, can we see this as well?
Yeah, you all see it. Basically,
okay. Yeah.
basically there was a spell that was kind of preventing you from being able to see what was going on, and that spell has been dropped, and so now you can see your surroundings as they really are. This is something that Elvira would have picked up on, I'm sure.
Okay, cool.
I don't even. Elvira.
What's up?
Do you remember who this guy is? I do not remember anything about this.
The name rings a bell.
Guy! Who is this?
Like the typical guy.
Oh, and one more thing. As this happens, Saja melts away out of sight and disappears.
Hello, Artus. We are looking for a way to stop a curse, and I thought I'd ask Sasha about you, because I remember your name being mentioned by some frost giants.
Frost giants?
Yeah.
Oh dear. How far?
Yeah.
Where?
It was a couple days ago.
It's probably a good week ago, I would guess, at this point.
Definitely head in this direction. We did slap him around a little bit, at least.
No. We killed some different giants. Not the frost giants.
What's funny is you have encountered 3 different kinds of giants recently.
Yeah.
Frost giants, then hill giants, then stone giants, yeah.
All we're missing is a giant
yes,
beanstalk.
that's when we freed that other one. That half giant, the good giant.
Ardvid, the half ogre.
So those weren't half giants.
Yeah, but a frost giant came up and killed the other ogre.
Yeah. Yeah, that
And
was back
after
at the
we
ogres
got
that
December,
happened. Yeah.
Alright,
Stole
gotcha.
something From him, and then
Gotcha.
I had to ask him, who is this? And they're like, oh.
There's been a lot of large creatures recently, I understand. Including trees.
Some of my favorite people are trees.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is how you, came to Chult, too. That was, the coolest move. What a grand entrance. Artus says, I knew it would come to this. They have been after me for a long time. I have been keeping away as I had been searching through the jungle for Orolunga, seeking Saja to ask her a very important question. But who are you?
Oh, my name is Guy. And then this is Petal and Elvira.
Emissary Petal
Yeah,
of the of the Harlequin Court.
he does most of the talking.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. You seem like, more decent folk than I would have expected in these parts.
Yeah, good folk are few and far between here. That's definitely been a thing we've noticed.
Indeed.
We're white foreigners in this land.
Yes,
I'm
that is
foreigners
most
to this.
certainly
I'm a foreigner
true.
to this plane of existence.
I have been over almost every area of Chult in my search for Saja. It is a very hostile place.
Any recommendations on where to go? Maybe other friendly people, or we've been running into issues with necromancers lately. Any recommendation on maybe something to help with that while we're here?
Let's see here. That is not my expertise, but I would say stay away from necromancers would be a good idea.
No, it's harder than you'd think.
Especially
Yeah.
when you're trying to find what the death curse.
So, okay, so
Find someone
out
who
of-
wants-
out of character here. Did we run into what's his name again? Thrond?
Ron?
Did we run in? Yeah, did we run into
Only
him
the time
again?
you released him. No, Liz, I'm having
Oh.
a little bit of a hard time hearing you.
we would love to. Normally, I would love to avoid necromancers. That would be the way to go. But we are in fact looking to stop this curse spreading across the continent that is killing those who have been brought back by magic. So unfortunately, that naturally leads me to think we're going to have to encounter some necromancers.
You know, I have had a sense that something was wrong. I have seen unnatural things. Even that term does not describe it very precisely, undeath is not natural. But the undead that I have been encountering, there are some that are just withered away. They are returning to dust as they otherwise would have if they had not been brought back. In fact, I have even heard rumors of people not being able to use restoration to bring, or not restoration, but revival. That's the word he would use. Reviving spells in order to bring people back. This troubles me dearly, as this may have an impact on my long lost wife. I hope to not have to revive her, but she was in the city of Mesro when it disappeared, and I have been searching for many a moon for a way to bring her back.
Would you have any reason to believe that this is coming out of the city of Omu?
Omu. I have not been there before, but it would not it would not be out of the question. There is great evil in that place. Evil that certainly should be rooted out.
Probably.
You know, it is my... Let's see. It is my goal to destroy whatever evil I may encounter. And...
Good goal.
I do believe
It's
that...
It's what you're here for.
It sounds to me like you may have some information that may prove useful in my quest. May I accompany you in with the intent to seek and destroy this evil so that Mesro may return once more?
I say I'll vouch for you, but I have got one more question first. Why are there frost giants chasing you?
Good question.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't particularly like frost giants either, and like they clearly have zero sense of humor. So,
Or
like, I
tolerance
get
for
it,
us.
but
Yeah. So there is I'm trying to figure out how to answer that question because it's more complicated than you may realize. There is an item of great power that I will not reveal to you that I carry. I will say no more.
I mean, like,
Okay.
did you rob them? Are they just after the same thing? Like,
These creatures that of which you speak are of great evil. They seek to destroy all that is good. Consider this. The item in my possession may be powerful enough to enable them to embark on a war that would tear apart the continent of Faerun. I seek to prevent that.
I mean, stashing it in the steaming hot jungle is probably a good call.
He nods in agreement.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the frost giants hate it here. He knows that much.
Like, the only better place I can think of would be like the plane of fire, maybe, but like,
Yeah, I don't know.
So
if they last there.
question, do my notes count as things the guy knows?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like whisper to Petal. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the Ring of Winter, but let's not bring it up.
cool. Well, hey, you know what? If we just get like a few more people, we're not even gonna need to be higher level. We can just like overwhelm the necromancer with just.
Can I get a stealth
an
check?
An army of adventurers.
Can I get a
Oh,
stealth
to
check?
whisper it to Petal?
Yeah.
A stealth check for
Okay.
me, yeah.
No, for me. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, from Eli.
9.
Okay. That's all I needed, thanks. Artus now gestures to his companion and says, I almost forgot. I must introduce my companion here. This is Dragonbait, my loyal companion. He has been with me for many a moon.
Did your family not love you? Name is Dragonbait.
Dragonbait looks towards you, and he makes a kind of tweaks his head a little bit, just a little, just like that.
What is he?
I don't know much about him.
You don't know what he is.
Does he look like a kobold?
Not a kobold. No.
More human or snake?
Not a snake.
And he's not one of the lizard folk we've run into previously?
Nope.
Okay,
No,
cool.
he is completely unique.
Cool.
Well, good luck with that.
So when the dragon comes along, is he the one that's gonna go, or like is that what that means?
Mm-hmm. That's definitely what that means.
What? Say that again?
If we run into a dragon, he's who's gonna get eaten first.
Right.
That's what that means.
An interesting thing. As you are discussing, you notice a smell emanating from Dragonbait. To those of you with the perceptive nose, it smells like brimstone. At which point, Artus Simber turns to him and says, "It will be fine, Dragonbait. You can relax. You can relax."
But don't relax too much, man, with that gas.
Right.
The smell then changes to that of wood smoke. Artus Simber cracks a half smile and turns back towards you.
Big bet.
Yeah.
We're gonna say that
Anything
you've
you're
been
coming on?
up here for
Hey,
a while.
Dan?
Yes.
I've got a question.
Go ahead.
So we only got one amulet?
One charm. Wait, say again? What do you mean
We
amulet?
only got one charm.
Each person gets a charm.
Each person gets a charm. The charm of 9 lives has been taken by Petal. So you get to choose one
Okay.
of the one on the list.
But what's her name isn't here anymore.
Who's
Not
that?
here.
The I don't know.
Sasha,
Yeah.
the Naga.
Like, did she have them on
Oh.
her, or
It just shows up on your character sheet by magic. Just at be. She's
Oh.
already granted it to you. You just haven't chosen which one you want.
oh,
So out of game, you just need to choose one. I did post a screenshot because my hand's
Yeah,
not as
yeah.
steady as it could
I
be.
meant to message you a second ago because I picked one. Which one do you want, guy? Because I haven't let him know yet. Okay. Well, here,
Sorry,
I'd
my
like
hand is
the
very
first-
shaky.
no, you don't need to hold it up. I
Okay.
just need to hold it on the...
What was the first one called, Dan? I'm messaging you now, taking that one.
Oh, the Azorius?
The group. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why don't we just say out loud which one you take? So Elvira gets Azorius. Elvira. Petal gets the 9 lives. You can take your time, Guy. Once you choose, then Cassandra and Rocket will choose theirs. So you get prime pickings. The Naga has disappeared, and Artus Simber says, "Well, this is an encounter I never expected, Dragonbait. Seems fortune is on our side. My dear dear companions, where shall we embark to? Which direction do you intend to go?"
Am I allowed to look up what the conjure animals spell does?
Yeah.
Or
Feel free to look up the context to these. Yeah, that little bit of meta knowledge is completely reasonable. Because basically, like, you would have either had it imparted to you in some way or another, she like told you or whatever, or you would have just understood.
I suspect it allows you to conjure animals.
really?
Conjure uses that spell all the time. It's a fantastic spell.
My good navigator Petal, where wouldest thou likest to go? My good Petal. Because I believe you are kind of the leader of this pack. You don't have to be if you don't want to, but
The good navigator. Oh, I'm good with it. The good navigator Petal needs to pull up Roll20 real quick because you forgot to do that.
oh, okay.
I knew
Well,
I was forgetting something.
You're probably.
Oh wait, here we are. Okay, never mind. No, I'm super smart. I totally had it pulled up already. I just forgot I had that tab open.
Do you? I think you've had that tab open for a few days because I've been on Roll20 and then all of a sudden you'll appear.
Yeah. that makes sense. Yeah.
Did you see I decorated the page a little bit?
I definitely see that. Hey, I already forgot your name, my guy.
Artist Simber?
Artist Simber, thank you. Artist Simber. You sought this Sasha person out. We stumbled upon her on accident. We were looking, actually, full disclosure, we were looking for treasure. But how do you think she would feel if I put a little cabin on that little lake down there?
It is my impression
Come back
that
to everyone's.
Saja would likely not object, as long as you are peaceful and respect the territory that is her ziggurat.
For sure. Yeah, that makes sense. I plan on being very peaceful on that beach before we go anywhere, just so everybody's aware.
I'm gonna turn this
This is the nicest place. This is the nicest place on this that I've been to since arriving in Chult. So we've had a rough go of things. Also, by the way, in your travels, stay away from Camp Vengeance. The guy in charge of that's gone a little nuts. Just heads up.
All right. Well, it is good that you spoke of this. I was meaning to make my way back past Camp Vengeance. No matter. I am with you now. Shall we make our way towards Omu? Is that where you are headed?
Well, sort of. So, we have recently been told that we should check out the Heart of Uktau. There's a powerful spellcaster there that might be able to help us. But, like, yes, our general idea is to head towards Omu. It also sounds like, from everything we've heard, we're not in a position to handle the situation at Ormu just yet. So we may need to make some side trips to gather. I don't know. Honestly, I would like to find something that either counteracts necromancy or is like does particular damage to necromancers, just because I, death curse and all that. I'm feeling.
On another note, if you know of anything that would be especially effective against hags, because there is that. There is that like sisterhood or something of hags.
We might have run afoul of a hag. Before you throw your lot in with ours.
No, the hag ran afoul of us.
Yeah, but they don't stay dead though. They don't stay dead though.
Works, guy. Yeah.
Yeah, like trust me, I've had to deal with them before. They come back. It's like you gotta like find them in the Feywild and like take their eye or whatever. Like it's a whole process. You can't just like, haha, gotcha.
I am afraid I have zero experience with hags, and I know of no weapons that would assist you with that. I do, however, believe I have heard of a weapon that may assist you.
Please say bow.
The Mace of Disruption, I have heard, is quite particularly damaging to the undead. I have not found it myself. I have only heard of the rumor, but it is most likely buried in some tomb somewhere. That would be my guess. In fact, I have heard of one that is in the vicinity, though I have not made my way there yet. Might be worth exploring.
I would say, yeah, Guy, you feel up to get a new smashing stick?
Yep. Why not?
I think you're the only one of us that can use a smashing stick.
If you would, just for a moment, for my pleasure as the DM, just investigate down at the bottom of the ziggurat while you talk amongst yourselves.
Metal. Here's what we do. We get the new Mace of Disruption or whatever, okay? And then we like tie it to Winston's horn, and then just.
I like the way you're thinking.
I've already got a flaming sword. I mean, I don't know what the mace does, but I really do like this sword.
Maybe we can teach Maximus to drop the mace on people.
What's his face?
I fully support it.
Tavoke.
My dragon?
Tavoke could definitely use the mace.
He's smart enough.
Go whack him.
I like this idea. That's hilarious.
Especially when he's using wings.
Speaking of said animals, they are down frolicking in the sand and in the pond down there. As flying monkeys have gathered in the trees to observe, a wild elephant has come to the pond as a watering hole along with the rhinoceros, and they are just peacefully drinking out of that water.
Chubby unicorns!
And you hear just the sounds of, there's some parrots down there, and there's birds.
My subjects await us. Those are all flying monkeys I see down there, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's this is just a lot of wildlife down there all of a sudden. And you can see all the orchids as well, those special orchids down there and such. Artus is also going to indicate that due south of where you are, there is a path, and that is the path that he is recommending you follow. But he, of course, he's not the leader. He is expecting you to lead. Petal.
I mean, yeah, that tracks. Definitely got to take a quick timeout vacay.
Okay.
Like, a good nap. Relax, enjoy the good weather, like the comfortable temperature. Probably not going to get a whole lot of that once we leave here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, gotta live in the moment, soak it up while we can.
It certainly is a really nice area.
Could use a long rest.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that is up to you. Anything special you want to do before we embark on the next part of the crawl?
What did you say about exploring the bottom of the ziggurat?
The due south of the ziggurat. Oh, at the bottom. I just wanted to tell you there were a bunch of animals that gathered around. They're like peacefully commingling with yours.
I saw the elephant. I did not see the rhino until you said something.
You know, you guys like animals, so I had to plop a few in there.
I like it.
It's worth mentioning that it's probably about 10 o'clock in the morning.
You know,
Okay.
Guy is kind of tired of like not having his own mount, kind of. Right? Like Elvira has her bird, and then Petal has he has a big cat, and I mean I Winston technically counts, I think.
Oh yeah, I ride him around all the time.
Yeah. So
So what are you thinking, Guy?
actually, you know what? I want to go to Petal, and I want to get some advice from, like, you know, how do I get good with animals? Because he clearly has a way with animals.
So I talk to them because I have magic that lets me talk to them. That
Oh.
helps a lot, generally speaking. Elephants are fairly smart. But the other thing is, just remember, all animals love treats and can be bribed.
It is true.
You know, like just put yourself in the mind of the animal. Like, okay, I am a rhinoceros. What do I like? I like tasty bushes, and I like not getting attacked. And you just gotta show the rhinoceros that being with you helps get them those things easier than not being with you. That's the trick.
Huh.
Like, Shere Khan loves the belly rubs, but he's not here exclusively for belly rubs. He also likes the delicious snake meat.
That is true. Although
Winston's just a
this
trooper. Winston's just a trooper. I don't tell you.
might be a bit harder for me, since I do kind of intend to take whatever I end up finding into battle, which probably is going to require a whole different disposition.
You know, I have heard of war elephants. That being said, rhinoceros wouldn't be the worst.
You ever seen Black Panther?
Giant horn. Throwing it
Yeah.
out there, you know, we could get him some barding.
And Queen, birds are very agile. Like Queen is good on the, getting out of places
Mm-hmm.
and getting on stuff.
He'd also probably get along well with Winston, would he?
Probably,
Probably.
possibly.
They're both herbivores, so they only challenge
Right.
those that they find threatening to them. And, well, he's not going to attack Shere Khan, because Shere Khan would only attack a rhinoceros if he was in a pack of multiple cats. Shere Khan's not dumb. Winston isn't provoking any attacks, neither is the rhinoceros. That's just, like... Yeah.
I think it's worth exploring. I mean, obviously we don't, like, I think your instincts are right as far as, like, getting a mount and then, like, something that you could ride into battle. But, I mean, don't be afraid to think out of the box. I once knew a halfling that rode a mastiff into battle. Interesting fellow. He had a spear, and he would joust with it. He'd get you, like, right in the sternum, like, right in the...
Oh,
Yeah. It was very painful. It was awful.
are you speaking from experience?
Speaking from experience.
Yes,
It was quite
am
painful.
From experience. It was quite painful.
That's funny. So are you going to attempt to tame this rhinoceros with an animal handling check? Put it this way. If you do a nature check for me, I will give you a hint if you roll high enough on what you could
Okay.
do. Sufficient, very sufficient. Okay, not only do you get one piece of information, you get two ideas. One, bring a tasty food. Two, use Petal to talk to it while you're trying to tame it.
Well, no, but if I use Petal, then it's gonna form a connection with Petal and not me.
You don't know that.
I can translate. I can be like, my guy here, guy. Man, he's the best.
He's the guy.
I'll be your hype man.
This guy, he's the guy. Basically, what I would ask of you is 3 animal handling checks with advantage for Petal helping you. And if you roll high enough on enough of them, then he's yours.
Cool.
It would be different for a bigger animal or a smaller animal.
Yeah.
For this one, yeah. And you have all these fruits and berries and plants available to you at the bottom, so you would have plenty.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to. Is the rhino eating anything right now?
He's just currently drinking from the watering hole.
Okay.
Give me a second. I will command my subjects to gather berries.
Yeah. Let's like gather.
I would like to invoke my privilege as king of the monkeys to get some of these flying monkeys to gather us some berries.
Some of them are a little tiny bit confused and they just bring you very small rocks, but the rest of them bring you berries.
I mean, honestly, like you've seen Max. Great guy, not that bright. This is pretty good. I think we did good. A for effort, boys. A for effort.
All right. I would. So we're in. I want to do something where it's not just the berries. It's like the berries on top of like some nicely arranged leaves.
Are you gonna make a salad?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, one of the monkeys brings you over a
Presentation
big
matters.
piece of bark that almost resembles a plate.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? We should find out if any of these orchids are tasty. I'm looking for the little guys. What are they called again? The
Chewinga?
chewinga. I want to ask them if we can eat the orchids, since they're kind of like the nature spirits.
It appears to be one in a tree branch over by the elephant. Just kind of sitting there watching you.
I would like to approach it and either make a persuasion. Yeah, I'd like to make a persuasion check to see if it's willing to like interact with me. I don't want to like force it or anything.
Okay. Go ahead.
Persuasion. That'll be a 7, folks.
It takes one look at you, kind of like snaps its finger, and poof, it's just gone.
Sorry. I mean, we can always roll the dice and try it. Generally, it's a bad idea to eat mysterious plants you find in a scary jungle, but like, hey, sometimes it works out.
Yes, you may, Liz. If you just roll roll a nature check, and I'll let you know what you find. And you two, working on the animal, go ahead and, you just bring up, are you going to just bring it a salad with some orchids and some berries and stuff?
Yeah.
All right, then go ahead and make the nature checks.
At advantage, sir. Correct?
Yes. It looks like Liz has something to say.
Oh, good thing I have advantage on that. Yes. Oh.
Come again? Sorry.
What is happening?
So I rolled a natural 1 and then I rolled a natural 20 because of advantage.
I'm like getting closer to the screen as if I'll hear Liz better.
What?
A 16? Okay.
I don't know what's happening, but I keep rolling persuasion checks.
Okay, for my second nature check.
While you do that, Eli, I'm going to answer Liz and then just give me the rundown on what you got. Liz, you find a smooth black rock, but you're not sure exactly what it is. It's a little shiny.
I'm gonna try the erupting earth spell to see if it works.
One second while my die stops moving back and forth and actually stops on a number. The first genuine roll of my D100 because I don't know what else to do.
Okay. So I got two natural 20s and a 3.
Okay, let me answer that in just 1 second here. I'll give Liz her answer too. Liz, you feel a rumbling and the earth kind of like bubbles, and then that's about it. So the rock did something.
My vacation home.
That's
Not in my vacation home.
Guy, why don't you explain how you tame your rhinoceros?
Okay, so I kind of push the salad through the water. We are in water, right?
Well, that blue stuff is water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I kind of slowly with pedal, kind of slowly push the salad over to it, and I'm like, "Hello, my name is Guy."
I'll my good friend of the forest, my companion Guy here, wishes to ask if you would like to join us on a grand adventure. He could use the help of a noble steed such as yourself. He is very good, as you can see, at gathering berries. Delicious berries. I've tried them myself. They're quite good. Also, he is very friendly and very loyal to his friends. He would be a great person to have with you and a fierce protector from all of the scary things of the forest.
This is apparently what a rhino sounds like.
That is what a rhino sounds like.
It is pleased with your offering. It bends its neck down, starts munching happily, turns and looks at you in the face, Guy, and closes its eyes slowly and then opens them up.
I want to slowly put out my hand and kind of gently stroke its nose.
It responds with I guess just a sound that it enjoys that. It's relaxed, it's at peace, it's enjoying it.
Guy, come here. I'm gonna show you a trick.
Why?
Winston loves this. I'm gonna pull out my brush, get this wet, just give him a good rub down, where there's the dirt in the creases where his skin's all dry. Just give him a good rub down. It takes a while. I do Winston every morning or every evening. You get his feet, just get between the toes. He loves it. He'll be your best friend for life. Why do you think Winston doesn't run off? It's
all right.
Worth
All
it to
right.
stay.
I'll bite. All right. So I'm gonna take the brush from Petal, get it wet, kind of start brushing wherever he seems to be.
It makes a
Wherever the mud seems to be.
sound like it's happy. Oh, I'm getting my
Johnny
back
Man.
rubbed. Oh, that hits the spot. Oh, I haven't been able to scratch there for months. Oh. Once again, just imagining my cattle in the pasture out there, scratching on a tree or something. Just go to town. Meanwhile, just
it's
munching.
all about a partnership. All about a partnership.
Elvira, after a little bit more of an attempt, you find out that the rock isn't obsidian, but it definitely had some sort of effect, so you're getting there, you're getting closer.
Okay, I probably need to get close to the volcano. I'm gonna keep my eye out this whole campaign.
That'd be a fair assessment. So that you do know that there's going to be there's the peaks of flame south of you, and then now you know that Omu has collapsed and there is lava around it. So
Yep, that's going to be helpful. I'll find some there.
yeah, now I can actually tell you that. I wanted to tell you that a few sessions ago, but I couldn't. Now you know for sure. I think it's safe to say that with a couple days, maybe if you stuck around for a couple days, you could for sure get this rhinoceros happy and willing to be your companion. And then probably within another week or so, you might be able to ride bareback or saddleback if you could find a saddle.
I will name him Cyrus, the rhinoceros.
How do you want to spell that?
At Cyrus.
With a silent R.
Yeah, Cyrus.
Okay, it's canon now.
Boom, you're committed.
Great. Now we have Vorn, Winston, Cyrus, Tuvok, Maximus, Sharkan, Warbeak, Buddy, Raka, Cassandra, and then we have the actual PCs, Petal, Elvira, and Guy. You are
Listen, man.
over.
Listen,
over.
you keep letting us build an army, I'm gonna keep doing it, okay?
How many characters are you playing now, Dan?
If you're willing to take on this much work for yourself, I am absolutely willing to help you come up with it.
Yeah, Dan, I think we have enough NPCs to where you could split off and play your own party.
Well, these large creatures like Vorn, Winston, and Cyrus can't fit inside of small areas, so that's going to limit you sometimes, but not a whole lot. Okay.
So we've got Cassandra, we've got Raka, now we have Artus and Dragonbait.
That's true. Okay, so I do have some NPCs, but they are important.
They're good NPCs.
Yeah. Not to make your animal
I like having an army.
Yeah.
It's going to be necessary when you get to the big bad. Does anyone want to take a quick 5-minute break, and then when we come back, we'll jump back into the wilderness aspect?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cool,
Sure.
cool. Well, we will be right back. dear. So one thing before we leave tonight too, let's talk about time frames for a potential time switch, because I meant to last week, but you weren't there. Now we've got everybody together again, so we can discuss that. That way we can maybe potentially find a date that works better for all of us. Since we have one less schedule conflict to consider.
Which is why.
Well, Dajo was part of it, and he's not, so that was one extra person we had to consider. And now that's moot, so. But we can do that at the end. It's it would be nice. Honestly, I would love Saturday night, but I don't know if any of you guys can do it, because Saturday night I don't have to be concerned about work the next morning. You know, church doesn't start till 9 o'clock, but for me, work starts at 7. So, like tomorrow, I'm getting up at 5 for work at 7. So it's kind of hard for me. Like I feel tired on Saturdays at work because we're doing this. So if we can eliminate that, that would make things way easier for me. But I'm not the only one involved. Anywho, I'll save that conversation for later. I feel like you probably didn't get as much of an answer as you could have, but I was shocked that you asked about Artus Cimber, because I'm no joke, I was going to have him appear that exact same way right after you're done with the conversation.
Darn it, now I wish I had asked something different.
It was a good question, though. I liked it because you paid attention to Artus Cimber. Like, you knew it was important. So that was cool. That was like validation to me.
Me too. I had to like go back and flip up my notes. I was gonna ask about the other thing, but I couldn't remember what it was called until I found it. The Ring of Winter. The Ring of Winter.
Yeah. Well, here's a little meta knowledge for you. You wouldn't have known about that. So, fine. I spent this week building the next dungeon for you guys. Should be very fun. I think it's been 2 months since we did a dungeon, so it's about time. Last dungeon you did was the Temple of Thrond, so we've had one dungeon, we've had one pseudo-dragon, now we have Dragonbait. We have a dragon spirit. Now we need another dungeon. Yeah, no, that was not intentional. We need another dungeon. Oh, I know what I can do.
The dungeon is like a regular dungeon, but dangerous.
Full of Dans. It's terrifying.
Did I hear something about a dungeon?
No, Dan. It's like that one vault from Fallout. But instead of Gary, it's a Dan. Dan!
Dan!
Haha, Dan!
Haha, Dan! That's funny.
I just checked my bacon and it looks delicious.
Nice. Well, I just checked my sound. Okay, cool. We're ready to go.
All right.
I think. All right, so you guys head south from Orolunga. Your travels are, for the first few days, quite easy and rather enjoyable. The climate in this area is really favorable towards, I guess, your party and your preferred climate or whatever. But with time, things start to kind of shift into something new that you've not experienced before. You pass into a dense forest. It's a deciduous forest, very broadleaf plants. They're not like the jungle from before. This is definitely more like a lowland forest at the base of the mountains. The trees are tall and very old looking. Within the first day of you passing into this forest, the foliage around you becomes much more dense and things get to be considerably darker. Artus has not actually been through this area before. He was telling you that he had heard of a tomb down this way that could likely have that. What's it called? The Mace of Disruption. So he's actually kind of going off of intuition here. He doesn't really know. And this is an area that Raka hasn't been to either. Though he has heard of a dark forest. And Raka is going to warn you. The dark forest can be filled with many dangers. Keep a wary eye. It is about time that we pass through a very dangerous forest. The further south we go, the more of this we should expect.
The rest of y'all.
Lucky for you guys, I am very good in forests.
Lead the way, Petal.
Well,
No, man, this is a whole lot of forest, though.
So,
it's
when in my favorite terrain, which is forest and coast, my proficiency bonus, your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to it. While traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. You remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in another activity. You can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone, so not as a group. You find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, you learn the exact number, size, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Oh man. Okay.
Man, rangers are broken.
What have I done?
In very specific circumstances, yes.
All right, with that, I'm going to move you to the new map. This is the group map that I was talking about in the chat. So you have one tile to move, or one token to move. You want to keep in mind your 30 feet of movement speed, as that's the slowest creature's movement speed. This is midday, yet as you are in this forest, there's so much dense terrain that it is very dark. You have gotten this sense that this is kind of an eerie location. Your intuition is tingling, all of you.
Do we want to determine marching order or whatever before we start moving around? Do you think, Petal? Or Elvira?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you and Cyrus want to be up front? Or do you want me and Winston up front?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's me and Cyrus.
Okay, contextually, it's basically blackout. So Guy does not have dark vision, remember?
Yeah.
But I do have
Oh,
a
that's
flaming sword,
True.
which I
Things away too. Flaming sword.
might not.
Or it'll attract things.
For one more contextual bit, the red glow is the dark vision of Petal. There is
Okay.
a much subtler amber glow that only has about half the radius of that red, and that's as far as Guy can see with his flaming sword.
Okay.
So I've got a question. So who all do we have with us right now?
This
Is
is
it everyone?
everybody. This token indicates your entire party.
So that's also Vorn and Winston.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means, unfortunately, for like stealthiness, you're gonna have to do stealth checks with Vorn too. Like,
Yeah.
Can we just auto fail? Like, can we just assume we're not stealthy with like our
there are a lot of people. It would be hard to stealth. It'd be really, really hard.
right? We have a lot of people, and Vorn is not. He doesn't do quiet. He also has some like dissociative personality disorder going on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do you all have Soundtail up?
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
You're gonna want it for this.
Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna really lean into it. I'll wait till you have it up. I have the number in the group chat.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so here's my pitch for how we're gonna march in there. So we've got Petal at the front because like he's the navigator, so I guess he has to be at the front. Then I'm behind him so that I can use my like protection thing if he does get attacked. So anyone who attacks anyone who's like within 5 feet of me that I can see, the attack has disadvantage. And then we've got the two big animals on either side, basically, as kind of like a wagon wall, and then everyone else back here, and then Vorn takes up the rear.
That's a great
That makes
idea.
sense. Yeah. So I'll ride around on Shar Khan for now instead of Winston.
But Wayne and I will take the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Winston and Cyrus are like off on either side.
Guys, do you want to follow the path, or should we chart our own path?
Path.
The path,
It's there
Petal.
for a reason, boys. Yeah,
But what if it's there to lead us astray? What if it's a trap?
that's not what the point of the path is, though.
You don't know that. You don't know who made the path. Maybe an evil hag made the path.
Well, then we'll find the hag and kill it.
Definitely gonna.
You got a lot of confidence
I
about
do.
that.
I stabbed one in the face.
There's lots of different types of hags. Some of them are a lot more powerful than others. Also,
Everything in it.
okay. Raka, is that you?
It was not Raka.
Your people.
As you're walking through, you definitely hear the sounds of distant animals. Do a perception check, group perception check. Right there. I have little triggers that you can't see. Wow, 24 or nat 20. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Hey.
5. I A natural 5.
Alright, I'll have my characters do one as well. Though I don't have Artus. Now that I think about it. Oh, we got another nat 20.
Nice.
We got another nat 1. And then I gotta roll physical die for Artus. He got over a 20. Okay, so you notice off in the distance a group of spiders moving, kind of parallel to you. They haven't gotten closer, but they're keeping their distance and moving parallel to you.
Elvira, you are confident against a hag but not spiders. You need to rearrange your priorities.
You also notice a very large spider on the road ahead of you, facing away from you.
Is there a lot of spider webs around this forest?
Yes.
Inching forward. I want to see if the big spider sees us coming or not, and what it does.
Yeah, with that last step, it hears you and it comes towards you to attack. We'll just do a really basic initiative. So you guys, if you want to attack as a group, you just all roll an attack.
We're gonna destroy this thing.
Well, it's just one. That's why I'm having it go that way.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Guy is not going to attack yet because, like, he's the second he takes out his sword, everything is gonna probably go
I thought you had your sword out already. Are you not doing that after all? Okay.
No.
15.
Okay, so I have to amend something then. There is no light, and there is only one character that sees anything right now, and it's Petal.
I don't tell him about the spiders until it starts charging us.
Wham! It's up next to you.
Oh, you cannot.
What? Oh, big spider. Big spider. Don't worry, we got this. Everyone, attack forward.
You're right.
No, you
Oh,
don't understand.
wait.
I don't mean like big spider, I mean like
No,
big
no,
spider.
I need to have my
I know
sword.
I'm right.
Oh no.
15 points of damage.
Okay, you kill that one. What are you attacking it with?
My bow.
Okay. Oops, I did not mean to delete it. All right, so you delete it instead of me, and it lets out a nasty sound, and you, Petal, you probably would kind of like be able to understand what it is just because of your speak with animals, I guess.
Okay. After he's done killing the spider. Oh. Okay. Pedal. Zach. So, my whole defense ability only works on things that I can see. But
That is unfortunate.
the second I take out my sword, there's probably going to be a whole lot of things that can see us.
Yes, this is true.
So do I want-
Honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. Pull your sword out. Let's
Okay.
throw down.
I'm going to pull forth Burn Hag and use it as a mighty torch.
Okay, 1 second.
I see this guy over here hiding behind a tree. Is that another giant spider, or is that the bunch of little spiders?
Which one again? That's the swarm that you saw earlier. They haven't moved.
I'm going to point that out to Elvira with her fire spell.
Okay.
Swarm of spiders.
that.
right there. Also, remember when we were gathering all that spider silk? I still think that's a good idea. I can see myself with some nice, fine spider silk clothing. Okay. I think we're gonna start blasting soon, though.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, start blasting!
Okay.
They move up to engage with you as well. You just hear just nothing but spider legs and mandibles.
As soon as I hear that, the direction I'm pointed in, I'm just gonna start blasting off fireballs.
All right, go for it.
For
18 hits.
Hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Gonna burn down the jungle again. Got me.
Well, lucky for the jungle. Ooh, for 17.
For like the third time in this game.
Almost max 17 points of damage.
All
Have
right.
you seen this place? There's a lot of jungle. It'll
Yeah,
be okay.
luckily it's a jungle. It's really wet.
Now, does she have light? Does she have light?
Don't you
Yeah.
have dark vision over?
No.
You don't?
Oh, I do have light.
I have my sword out.
Light one object that is no longer than 10 feet in any direction. No.
Okay. The only other thing I would say, and maybe this might be nitpicking, so I might leave this out, is that they are basically engaged range with you.
Right, so hold on. You touch one object that is no longer than 10 feet in any dimension until the spell ends. The object sheds a bright 20-foot radius. Okay, I'll do that next time. Anyway, that was my move.
So who are they engaged with?
The whole party.
What?
We're just being
It's
really
a
simple
swarm
with
of
this. We're just being really simple,
Yeah.
just for the sake of
So
brevity.
before we roll initiative, can I like touch a tree or something to make it light up so the rest of them can see what's going on? It's a cantrip.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Wait, are you gonna set it on fire?
No, it's called light. You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light
that's
can
cool.
be colored to light, completely covering the object with something like opaque blocks. Okay, yeah.
So you can pick up a pebble, light, and then toss it on the ground.
Yep, I can pick up a stick.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
And light it.
Um,
And so the rest of my party can see in essentially up to 40 feet what's going on around us.
I will place a light source.
And the duration is 1 hour. So we got this, boys.
All right, let me adjust that. Bright light for 40 feet.
Yep. Or no, bright light for 20 and then dim for another 20.
There you go. You have some light.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You also have a spider beacon.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of simplicity, that somebody else finishes off the rest of that swarm, because this isn't really a battle that's going on here. You're just encountering a couple monsters on the road.
I'll just think firebolt.
The rest of you, well, pretty much anyone who's looking, you might be able to see something off in the distance.
Roll perception.
Is it that guy?
That is a thing. I'm trying to let the map show you instead of having to make it all narrative. But yeah, you definitely do see that. Yeah.
Like a bigger spider than I see up there.
Why don't we? I guess we might as well do some perception checks. By the way, that spider is not looking at you. It's walking the other direction.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna snipe him then.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
A 9.
Yes. Elvira, you see some colors off in the distance, but you're not sure where they're coming from or what they are.
12 points of damage for my first attack.
That kills it. It's pretty low level. Right.
Petal wants to take a second to try to gather as much of the giant spider silk as he can. Assuming
You can. There's some on the side of the road, and it's up on top, or not on top, but up in the branches of a tree. It's kind of hard to reach. It's not on the floor of the forest, so it would take a little bit of time and some climbing probably to get to it.
Might not be the best time. We'll catch it on the way back, I guess. Ooh, I see another one. I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Good thing these are like low-level spider monsters.
For 25 points of damage.
It did. Alright, before you move a second, I need to check your character sheet, alright?
Alright.
My campaigns, there we go. Okay, I got the answer. You may continue as you wish.
Alrighty.
I like the longbow shots.
Alright guys, we're at a crossroads. Which way do you want to go?
Say we go right. You can't go wrong if you go right.
That's just not true, but okay.
Back, go right. Go right.
That's a horrifying noise.
Let's go left. Let's go left. Let's go left. Backtrack. Backtrack.
Are we backtracking? Guy, what are your thoughts?
Why am I
Follow
in
the-
charge?
Group consensus. Are we following the ominous scream or are we running away?
Hey,
Well, we can't very well run away, can we?
I mean,
We definitely can.
No.
Okay, fine.
If you didn't want to do it, then why did you ask?
Petal, I need you to make a... let's see here. I need you to stop for just 1 second, so I can catch
got you.
up. I need you to make a strength saving throw as you are attempting to walk through something. I hadn't gotten to describe it to you, so I guess I'll give you the option. The path in front of you seems to be tangled with overgrowth.
Okay. Is this a forest?
It seems to be plant life from the forest that is sprawling out over the path.
Would you describe this as difficult terrain?
Not no.
I got a 15 on my strength saving throw.
is that what we're all
We'll call that successful. The only other thing that happens is you get smacked by a vine that is moving, and you need to make another strength saving throw as it attempts to grapple you.
9! 14.
You just narrowly fail. So you're going to be restrained as an assassin vine comes to life out of the woods. It has grappled you to the ground.
Leave me down, Cruz. Use your witchcraft.
But since Petal was in front, he was the first one to get hit. And we are going to... I'm just going to go ahead and open an initiative. I don't have any of your characters, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to write them down on a whiteboard. So you tell me what your number is.
21.
21. Guy. Okay.
12.
12 for Petal. Alright, what's Elvira get? Oh, is Elvira there?
Yeah, sorry.
She got a 5.
Yeah, I thought you heard me.
Okay.
No, he can't hear you. You're all the way over there. Do we not have a giant pillow that's specifically for you?
Well, I'll still be super far away.
You can move it.
What was it that she got again? A 12?
No, a 5.
A 5.
A 5. Okay. Alright. So it looks like... One second here, I almost have it in the right order. Alright, so it looks like Cassandra's got the highest number at a 22. So she's gonna go first. She's not entirely sure what she wants to do. So she's gonna take her crossbow and fire it at the center of mass. Fail with a nat 1. I'm gonna roll a die for whether or not something happens here. I don't know if... Petal, you unfortunately get struck with her bolt and take 8 points of piercing damage. As she horribly misfires and hits you instead. And then shrieks, "Ah! Petal! I'm so sorry!"
Putting a snake in your sleeping bag.
She's already been threatened with snakes before, by a snake.
Yeah,
And she saved you from a snake. And you just met another snake.
I also saved her from a snake, so I think that makes us even. Wasn't she getting eaten by a giant constrictor in the forest?
Yeah, that totally happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Guy is next.
Okay. I'm going to attack the assassin vine. So describe how Petal is restrained for me.
He is grappled. He's on the ground, being held down by waving vines.
So it's not like one big vine that's wrapped around.
I'd say not yet, no. He's got multiple vines on top of him, and he's being held down by the weight of them.
Okay. Are they all coming from one particular source, or?
Yeah, they're coming from a big mass of vines on the northeast side of that part of the path.
Okay. So I'm gonna get to chopping with Burn Hag.
Dibs on the seed pods. Don't destroy them.
Petal, put yourself before your profits.
Never.
Okay, my first
I'd say
attack
you're
is
wildly
23.
successful. Your first attack was a 23. That hits for sure.
Okay, so wait, what? Okay. I don't know how that happened, but I'll roll with it.
What? The 3? Or what?
3
what
points
is-
of damage? Bro.
I deal 17 points of damage. 3 of it is slashing. 12 of it is fire damage, and 2 of it is radiant damage.
Okay.
And then for my second attack,
Hold on. 3, 6, and 2, you said?
no, 3, 12, and 2.
Okay.
And then,
Alright. Sounds good. This is your other hit?
That
Oh,
with
8 does not
advantage.
hit. But
Nope,
17 does.
17 does.
Yep.
Okay, and then
What kind of damage is that?
so that is okay, so that's 7 slashing damage, 6 no, 12 more fire damage and 3 radiant damage for a total of 22 damage.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
So you notice as you hit it with the fire is extinguished immediately. And it makes much less of an impact than you previously expected. The hit felt really solid, and then as the hit lands and you watch the aftermath of that attack or that blow, you're just disappointed in the outcome.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, we're on to the next person initiative, which is the Vine, which is going to do a constrict movement on Petal. So Petal, you didn't take damage the first time, but you're going to now. Second, while I get out enough dice for this. That was not me rolling your damage, by the way. Just so that we're completely clear.
Just what everybody wants to hear. Let me get out some more dice so I can roll enough damage.
It's what everyone enjoys hearing. I still don't have enough. Oh, there we go. Alright. You're going to take 26 poison damage. And then... That's not it. That's just one of them. And then you're going to take 9 plus 4, 13 bludgeoning damage.
All
and
right.
you make a strength saving throw to try to escape, if you wish.
Okay. Does a 14 pass?
Nope, unfortunately not.
All right. Well, Petal has already used up his charm of 9 lives, as he would have been dropped to 0 hit points, and is now dropped to.
Did that only have one use?
Yep.
No.
Oh, wait, no,
I
you
think
can,
so.
you can use it 9 times, so you have 8 more
Oh,
uses.
dope. Okay.
I
blame you, Cassandra.
So what happens? Does Petal like go limp for a bit and then?
a little glow and a fairy pops out of this like little jar or something and jumps down his throat, and then he and then he comes to life as if he'd been hit with like a defibrillator. It's a very weird description, but yes, he's back. That's what matters.
Yes.
All right, Petal. It's actually your turn now.
Excellent. I will drop my hunting bow of chills, produce my long sword, and or short sword, I should say, and make 2 attacks to try to hack my way out of this vine.
Okay, at disadvantage for being grappled, I think.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
It does. Pretty good hit for being grappled.
That'll be 9 points of damage. 9 points of piercing damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And for the second attack, well, that was a nat 20, but it's a disadvantage, so does a 14 hit?
It does.
Excellent. Alright, I am re-rolling that one as per my right for piercing for max damage. 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Those were some
And
solid
then do I get to,
hits.
like, make a strength saving throw at the end of my turn or beginning of my turn, or how does that work?
I think I've been
Probably should have asked.
I've kind of been doing it in a weird way, but I think I should adjust it from going on. It should be an action to try to escape, is what it should be.
I just realized that, like, I probably should ask that before I used my action to attack.
Yeah, I think I handled it wrong at first, but
It's fine, we can do it next time.
The outcome was no different than if you had not tried, so it didn't make any difference.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? I think no.
Bonus action spells, Hunter's Mark. No, not really. Nah, I'm good. That's my turn.
Okay.
Ooh, no, yes, Tavoke. Tavoke attacks. Tavoke attacks the Assassin Vine.
Alright, go to Vogue.
Does a 23 hit?
Does. How much damage does a Tavoke do?
7 points of chomping damage. As he latches on like a terrier.
Good job, Tavoke. Good boy. Good boy. Ooh, very fitting. Roytel, do you want to use Vorn or Winston or Sharkon? I think Vorn is under Elvira's control right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
Vorn's under Elvira's control. Yes, I will have Winston stomp a mud hole out of this assassin vine. Let me get my Winston. Winston, attack! Save me, Winston! He is going to stomp.
You guys are in the
For
dark
the
again, by
knee.
the way. I just
What?
realized. You guys are all in the dark again because the light is on the other side of the trees.
What light?
11
No.
plus, what's his to hit?
Elvira's
Plus 9.
light.
Does a 20, does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, Guy, the light that Elvira put down is way off in the distance now, so it's not helping you anymore.
Trash. That'll be 8 points of bludgeoning damage as Winston tries to stomp on this plant to save me.
Not the guy who gives me nice berries!
Right, exactly.
Wait, Elvira.
You look like tasty snack.
A brush.
He goes in there and he bites it. Oh, food!
Liz,
That,
what did you use your light cantrip on?
oh,
Stick.
just a stick. I'll help us out. Don't worry. When my time comes.
So wait, so does the stick have to stay in one place?
Well, you drop it on the ground, it does.
Well, I mean, I put it down so I could do combat.
And
Yeah,
then
she
we
left
get-
it on the other side of
I
the
think
woods.
I'm just going to use my next action to light something up.
You should do Winston's
Well-
harness.
Turn comes to Raka, who decides that he's going to light a torch for you. He's a very thoughtful guy.
What about my sword?
I mean, you can do that if you want.
I mean, I already have it out. It's
There's like 6 of you, so light is
Yeah,
a
he's
good thing.
going to have to, like, set out a mine,
Yeah.
like a torch, like Minecraft style.
yeah.
He just places a torch. Ah, crap, I'm out of sticks and coal.
Like some
Crap. a creeper over there. Okay, so Raka uses his action to do that. He's not going to use his movement, and he has no bonus actions. So that then makes the turn Cassandra, who is going to apologize profusely while also firing another crossbow arrow. Bolt, I mean. For a 23, which hits. Center of mass for an 11 points of damage. Let's see. That shot sunk into the mass of vines, and they release Petal, allowing him to get up.
Up and help him up and grab him by the forearms.
I'll make sure to pick up my bow as I stumble out of the assassin vines.
It is Guy's turn.
And okay, I'm going. If I want to use Cyrus, is that a bonus or is that a bonus action to tell him to do something?
No, we were having Petal control him as if he was an NPC. So same for you. Petal does that for Winston, so you can do that for Cyrus. But we didn't establish what the Triceratops can do. However, there is an actual stat for it. So if you look up D&D Rhinoceros,
Yeah, I have that.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I have that.
Okay, so that's your stat block then. Character sheet.
We are definitely outside the rules as written as far as animal companion use goes.
Totally.
But I'm here for it.
Totally.
I'm here for it.
I never really knew how to do it in the first place. We just went with what seemed cool to me, and we're rolling with it. So.
Oh, it's so much. I'm having a blast. So.
Good.
All right.
That's the point, right?
So I can go ahead and take all of my turn or whatever, and then Cyrus takes his turn.
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So Petal is free. Is there a reason we need to stick around here? No, well, I guess I can't have everyone.
Do a perception check.
Say, like, come on, we should kill this assassin vine plant.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the. No, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't deal nearly as much damage. But then again, I'm going to attack the assassin vine again.
Okay.
17.
19?
17.
17. Sometimes you cut out and I don't hear it very well. 17 hits.
Okay. So that's 9 points of slashing damage. Dagnabbit! 6 points of radiant damage and 7 points of fire damage.
How would you like to do this?
Okay. So, I take out my sword and I like go for that what did Raka do on his last turn, or whoever went before me who fired into the
Cassandra shot a
Cassandra.
bolt into, like, the mass of the vines.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Good. Whatever Cassandra did that shot into the mass of the vines, I'm going to like charge over there with Burn Hag and shove it right into the mass of vines. And like the fire part does go out, but then there's like this blue glow over my blade that doesn't go out. And the vine like wreathes around for a little bit before just suddenly falling.
I can see it.
Beautiful.
We do have bigger problems, literally.
With that, and with Raka's torch that you just lit, you notice that you have drawn attention to yourselves.
Who us? What? We've never done
That
anything.
music drops perfectly.
Thank you. With pretty much completely surrounding you are multiple forms of either very small spiders, large spiders, or just giant ones.
Ooh, Meadow, you want to become a Spider King?
Closing.
Possibly.
Oh wait, hold on. I have my turn with Cyrus.
Yeah, the initiative is still up. So, Guy, if you had actions left, you can still go.
Oh, sick. Okay, so I still have a whole attack left. I'm going to attack that horde of spiders that's right next to us.
Okay,
Good
this
call.
one right here.
Yes, 17.
Let me double check. I think so. Yes, that hits for sure.
Wonderful. Okay, so that's 11 damage in total. So 3 slashing, 7 fire, and 1 radiant.
Do you mind repeating that for me so I can write it down?
3 slashing damage, 7 fire, and 1 radiant damage for a total of 11 damage. And then also they get set on fire, which deals an additional 1d4.
Alright. I will put the little pip on him, but I'll need you to remind me. Probably.
Yeah. Alright, and then it's Cyrus's turn.
Okay. Wait, hasn't he already done something, or did we not let...
No,
No? Okay.
he hasn't done anything yet. Alright, I'm gonna be like, Cyrus, stop! And Cyrus is just gonna like wheel around, lift up a big leg, and just...
Oh, he's not gonna do the horn charge?
Oh, yeah. Well, he can't charge.
Well, I mean, I'm just using that as a descriptive word. He's got a
Oh.
horn on his face.
Well, yeah, but like it's not like it's a giant spider, right? It's a bunch of tiny little spiders. So
This is true.
that he'd basically be like goring the ground. Okay.
I mean,
So
that's what
that-
he's made for.
Okay, so 9 plus 7, that's 16.
Plus 7? Wow. Alright, he
Yes.
hits.
Cool.
I was getting ready to say he missed.
Then 2d8. And then 11 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Cyrus just like wheels around, lifts up a leg, stomps it, brings it right down on like all the spiders that are remaining, and it's just
It's kind of like this little volcanic eruption of dead spiders.
yeah. Except it's a very flat volcanic eruption.
Yeah, very flat. It's like one of those Hawaiian volcanoes.
But it's very audible.
And it's
very-
also not in Hawaii. It's a very
So
odd
really nothing
description.
like those Hawaiian volcanoes.
They're really nothing like a volcano or Hawaiian one either. Glad we established this.
It's like
What
Hawaii.
we're here for,
and
my
mine.
ill-fitting descriptions of things. Alright. Since Goy has taken his turn, it's now the spider's turn.
Spider turn, spider turn.
The large spiders have developed an Irish accent and they move in for the attack. All right.
God!
Two giant spiders can be seen wheeling above your head. Well, not wheeling, climbing above your head in this massive web. And they both are going to not cast. They're not spellcasters, Dan. That would be cool. They're going to use their web attack. And so they're going to attack. One's going to attack Guy. The other one's going to attack Cassandra.
Okay, so question. So since we're not like in, so who counts as being within 5 feet of me right now?
I have you all in your order that you developed earlier.
Okay. Never mind.
Come on, roll 20. Work with me here. Does a... Let's see. Oh, I need you to...
Is this a ranged attack?
It is. He's attacking you.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so the first one misses its attack. The second one's going to attack Cassandra, which I'm guessing that's why you're asking.
Yep.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. She's
Out of the way. 14.
Yep.
He actually misses. So they are above you in the air, 10 feet up. So you actually can't reach them with a sword unless you're to climb. There's another set of a swarm of spiders that's going to roll up upon you. It's going to attack Guy.
okay.
Oh, here we go. That's what I meant. Alright. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Nice. Then you are fine there. Another swarm of spiders. Who's in the back? Born?
Yep.
Born is in the back.
Born is going to get attacked by a swarm. An attack of 11. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Got like 16 or 17 armor class. He's pretty defense.
Okay. I don't have his sheet up. I'd have it here, but...
Have it. It 11 doesn't hit.
Okay. And one last move, I think. Nope, I got two more. Another set of swarm of spiders for a dirty 20 on who's on the right hand side.
Winston.
Winston gets hit with a dirty 20
That'll hit.
and 14 piercing damage as he is swarmed by what you can now tell are zombie spiders.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Vorn is going to get attacked one more time. For a dirty 20, taking 15 piercing, no, 6 piercing and 9 poison damage. That's what I meant. So 15 total. Is he immune to poison?
Oh, one moment.
I'm almost positive. We can double check.
I'm pretty sure.
Immunity
Yes, he
to
is.
poison and psychic damage.
Yep. So he can ignore the poison damage, so only 6 piercing, and he automatically succeeds the Constitution saving throw. The giant wolf spider, it looks very disappointed and passes the turn on to Petal. So just to recap, I guess, 2 giant spiders above you, 3 swarms of spiders on the floor, and then 1 giant spider behind you.
We are
giant
wolf
completely
spider
surrounded.
Does Hunter's Mark do more damage at 2nd level? Nope, we gotta wait till the 3rd level. Okay. 1st level Hunter's Mark on the left giant or right giant spider.
Okay.
Immediately firing 2 bow attacks.
Nice.
See if they hit or not. There's a 15 hit.
Yes.
21 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. That's going to be 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 2. So 20 damage for my first shot and 9 piercing. So 3 cold, so 12 and 15 total points of damage for my second shot.
Okay, that kills it.
Good.
Do a dexterity saving throw to avoid the falling body of the large creature.
9.
You're fine. It falls right in front of you.
As a free action, I would like to look at Guy and say, "This is all your fault."
I accept. I accept.
Follow the screaming voices, we said. It'll be fine, he said.
You asked me.
Tavoke is going to attack the spiders that are already hurt, these ones, right?
Okay. Yes. No, the ones that were hurt are dead now.
Alright, well, he'll still attack those spiders.
Alright.
Does the dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
And how much damage? What's his bonus? I think it's a 3 or 4, something like that. What is it? 3. So, what was that? Shoot. 4 plus 3. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
He just goes ham. Goes full
boy.
terrier.
Good
on
boy.
the zombie spiders. Winston is not liking being surrounded, and he would like to just stomp over that guy as he breaks out of formation. So how
The
much
black
is his
spider.
stomp? Yeah. Oh, that one's still plus 9. Wow. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be 24 points of damage as he just stomps him to pieces.
Well, I'd ask you how you want to do this, but you might have just described it.
Yeah, just like a cockroach, just stomping the guts. Yeah. Then Winston's somewhere down here. Now he's out of formation
Okay.
and very pissed off.
Understandably.
Mostly, he's getting ready to do his charge gores combat stomp combination attack on whoever.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool. All right. Where does that leave us initiative-wise? Do we move on?
Yep.
Okay. Then that brings us to Raka, who has only lit a torch at this point. He's going to cast a spell this time. Let's see here. One of make sure that I can do this. He's going to cast Barkskin on himself. So you see, once again, his skin glow for a second, or change color, and that was it for his turn. Moving us on to Elvira.
All right. So I am gonna obviously take on the big one, but this time I'm absolutely gonna break out the Tasha's Mind Whip on the big one.
Did she say Tasha's Mind Whip?
Yep.
Okay.
Greatest spell ever.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
From a
Okay.
spider.
Which the swarm of spiders?
No, the big spider.
Okay. All right. Let's see what he has for that stat. Okay, -4. He gets a 14.
Oh, barely misses. He does not pass.
Oh, so he's mind whipped.
12 points of psychic damage, and can only take the action, movement, or bonus action next round.
Okay. I might need you to help me remember that.
Okay.
Sweet. Does it do any damage?
That's 12 points of psychic damage.
The spider reels about in the trees, hissing, kind of like going completely nuts as it's clawing at its brain with its front mandibles, just like trying to rip out the ghostly voices it's hearing as echoing in its head. I like to think that
Yep.
there's a really strong whoosh sound when she casts Tasha's Mind Whip.
Definitely a crack. Definitely a whip crack.
Oh, yeah.
For
But
sure.
but it's not like actually audible. We just hear it in our heads.
Right, it's just in your mind. Oh, that was too easy. All right. Anything else, Elvira?
Gotta go.
Okay. Cassandra is going to cast Frostbite. Let's do Constitution saving throw of 12. Which is not going to pass. Well, maybe it might. No, that's far too low. All right, it's going to take... Oh, I rolled damage the first time. Oh, I didn't realize that. 4 frost damage. And pass the turn on to Guy.
Cool. Is that a spy? Okay, yeah, that one. Okay. How tall is Cyrus? He's a large beast, so is he 10 feet tall?
I don't know, probably close to that.
Okay. I would like to get on top of Cyrus.
10 feet, that's too tall. He's probably like 8 feet tall.
Okay. And then I'm 5 feet-ish tall.
Yeah. Heights in
Okay,
D&D
cool.
are very vague.
Yeah. Alright. Well, anyway, I would like to get on top of Cyrus. I presume that, like, costs extra movement, but that...
That's going to take an action probably, because you have to physically climb up there. Unless you have a climbing speed.
No.
So I think it would be... You'd be mounting him, basically, right? Hopping up on him. If you find a rule that says otherwise, then that'd be fine. Like, I don't know if it would take, like, half movement speed to do that, but I feel like it would take an action. That's just my intuition.
Yeah, I'm looking at movement and position.
Oh, I have the compendium.
Special types of movement. Oh yeah, each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot when you're climbing, swimming, or crawling. You ignore this extra cost if you have climbing speed and use it to climb, or swimming speed and use it to swim. Okay. At the DM's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface or one with few handholds requires a successful strength athletics check. Similarly, swimming might require strength athletics.
Tell you what, if you want to do, well, see, because you're climbing up on an animal, it's inherently different than climbing a structure, you know? I feel like a strength check for a high jump would be fine.
I can jump up on him? Okay.
You can leap in the air equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, that's a high jump. Or you could just use an athletics check to climb up on its back.
I rolled 15 in athletics.
That's enough.
Okay.
You're up on his back.
Alright, I'm up on his back. Now, if I remember correctly, you said that other spider above us is hanging down 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I can reach him now?
Yeah.
Sick.
You could stabbo.
Yep,
Crabbo,
I'm
like
gonna
stabbo
stab
like
him.
Crabbo.
Okay, that's a 22 to hit.
It stings! Stings! You're not wearing the ring. You wouldn't know that it said that.
Alright, and then, so 9 slashing damage, 5 fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
So as it's like batting its head, trying to get the mind whip out of it, I just like I cut off its head, but the rest of it just stays there. And the rest of its body just like goes limp as its head like falls to the ground, and so there's just like a hanging spider there now.
Caught in the web.
Quickly grab it. Love it.
Yeah.
The other spiders disperse.
Yeah. Oh
In
no, the
defeat.
red lighting. Okay.
Leaving the path deserted, save for some dead spiders and a dead assassin
Victory.
vine, which you may loot if you want. And you would come
Guys,
out.
you gotta help me pick up spider silk for this.
Okay.
You come away with.
asked me, so really, this is all on your indecisiveness as a leader.
I feel like you are the one who raises the moral objection with abandoning people to their own fate.
Well, yeah. Would you like to be abandoned to your own fate?
I mean, I kind of was.
Now you're just talking.
Did we not chop you out of the assassin vine? Which, by the way, I killed.
You know what? Stop using logic, okay? It's just not.
I'm just thinking too.
I would like to loot for assassin vine pods and spider silk.
You find.
I will help. Reluctantly.
In
Then I
your
will.
efforts, you're able to double what you have in your current character sheet.
Yeah.
I just checked to see what it was because it's like it's not a standardized length and weight, so you could just double that. You killed enough spiders for that.
Can we also look for giant spider venom?
Yes, you find about a small vial's worth of spider venom.
Awesome.
Yeah, we need to put that on some arrow.
We really do. That I have a vial. It's just so valuable. And to answer your question from earlier, or in response to your statement from earlier, guy, we can use magic to heal my body. So far, we cannot use magic to heal my wallet.
The only other thing I want to mention is that I completely forgot that Artus Simber was with you. So he was there. He helped. You just didn't see it.
He was fighting like the 10 other spiders in the background.
Right. You know, he fought a valiant effort, but he forgot to tell you that he did it. So
He's a silent hero.
yeah, he's very heroic. I'm sure next time he'll make a better appearance.
No, that should just be a running gag. Like whenever we're off fighting, he's also fighting, but in the background, and he just comes and tells us afterward.
Man, I fought so many spiders back there by myself. Like, don't go look, but like, man, you should have seen it. I killed so many spiders. Hey, y'all, like you had me back there, because like otherwise you would have been overwhelmed. This is like wah. Then this like bird came in and ran off with all the bodies. It's so weird.
All right. I'm gonna ask. Did you want to advance further down the path at all?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
After a little bit of exploration, you find an exit and then a fork in the path that's covered with another assassin vine. This time it's very clear to your eyesight, or clear to you that it's there. Needless to say, some of your party members ask that they avoid this second fight and just see where this path goes. Okay.
I'm good with that. Also, Cassandra, can you heal me a little bit, please? I am on death's doorstep.
Yes, I wouldn't mind doing that. Not at all. Let's see. Let me consult.
You know,
my book.
I figured at least you could do since you shot me.
Look, I said I was sorry. Okay, let's see if this makes up for it. 14 points of healing.
That'll help. That'll help a lot.
Alright. I hope you appreciate it. I used a 3rd level spell slot on you. I'm gonna need a short rest before I can do that again. Alright. So this is
really grateful.
This is my not so climactic way of wrapping up our short session tonight. We're going to basically what happens is you come out of most of this dark forest and enter in to a almost like a dead end, but in front of you is a cave, and inside of the cave is set a wrought iron door, and that's where we're going to stop for tonight because I do have stuff, but it's 10 o'clock. It is.
Fair enough.
I am not prepared to be exhausted tomorrow.
So, fair enough. Cool.
So thank you again for participating.
Thank you for DMing.
My pleasure.